Hey guys, how's it going? Josh here with 616clean.com with another video of Soft Wash Science. Today we're going to kind of talk about the part of soft washing and the part of the industry as far as pressure washing and the service industry that we're in as far as making custom stuff for your trailer. To, you know, everybody, if you do everything the same as everyone else, all you'll ever be is the same as everyone else. So with that said, you know, if you want to sit here and have the gas tank like that and fill it up constantly on the job, like I was, you can do it and you can get away with it. But I'm moving to a bigger tank, and that's kind of what I want to tell you about. That's why I'm here at the fab shop. Is I'm cutting this rubber piece up. I made a template and laid that in there, and I'm got some more cutting I need to do, and I'm gonna use some adhesive on that. And then I also have this here rubber for a backer. I bent this up and made that little strap for the front. It's gonna probably be a little bit higher, and I'll cut those ears down. I'm just in the roughing phase of it, and then I'm gonna anchor it in on these studs here, and then it's gonna sandwich in the wall. And I got a few other things I need to do, and then I'll be running this steel braid line right here. And I'm not saying you got to run this. You don't have to, and you don't have to have the fancy fittings or the fancy gas tank or anything. I just I have it, and I don't know why. I guess we fancy, so that's all I can tell you. I just like nice stuff. I like to be different, but I guess if I tell you guys, I won't be. Now it's all right. Anyways, that's what I'm working on now. Just at the shop here, and I'll take you guys with me. I'm actually about to leave, but I talked quite a bit about an exhaust system on my 390. And if you haven't seen the inside of my trailer on the GX 390, the pressure washer, if you're looking at the back of it to the left, if you guys aren't familiar with that, but I did a custom exhaust. Well, the other night I tried to show that, and I figured it's nice and light in here. But anyways, so that's how I'm doing it. That's my little tip coming out. It's all stainless steel. We kind of made this whole thing ourselves. And then I just got that's a MagnaFlow muffler. So then I got it mounted down there with a threaded rod and, all the good stuff. And you see here too, that's a good tip for you. See those braces there? Sometimes you got to span the floor joists on your trailer if you're holding something down real heavy, like a skid or something. I mean, it's just a good idea. It's extra security. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just kind of wrapping things up here. And I mean, the biggest thing with making your stuff custom is just being patient. I came here to the fab shop and I thought, I'll just be there for a little bit, no big deal. But that's not the case. You need this and you need that. Even here, I mean, I pretty much everything I could imagine is here in the shop and available to me. But it's not necessarily going to cover it sometimes, even when you have absolutely everything. When you do something custom or in this industry, and I'm sure you guys that have built custom stuff, or even if you guys are doing standard stuff and you do some of your own plumbing, you figure out pretty quickly that when you go to the hardware store that you run into some of the same people, and every time you come in they're like, well, oh shit, this guy's back. I never have what he needs, and I don't know what the hell he's talking about half the time. So I mean, that's kind of the gist of it, is like I say, is being patient with that stuff. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm headed out right now. Shoot. Well, never mind. got it in my hand. I'm thinking, oh, I forgot my phone. Well, it's in my hand. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained sometimes. Start thinking about a lot of stuff and you never know. But yeah, I working on that tank, working on my rig. I know that it's been cold here, but I just know that other guys are either shut down or they're not able to work, and that sucks. I'm able to work to some extent, but still, you know, we were shut down. But yeah, I'll check back in with another video. I just thought I'd kind of share like a good tank option and kind of basically, I don't know, tell you guys if you're out there doing custom stuff, because that's really, when it comes to this industry, I like washing, absolutely, I do. And I like the whole part about making money and providing for your family and all that. That's great, yeah, absolutely. But besides that, really, like, my favorite thing to talk about in the industry, and what you always kind of hear me or see me, if you see me on the forums, is talking about, is just not necessarily as much as the processes. I like talking about the processes and the right way of doing them, but I really enjoy the equipment, just the ingenuity of like the builds, the equipment, and I'm just a geek about that stuff, and that's why you'll hear me talk about that more than anything else. And so if you guys got questions on that stuff, or really if you guys are doing something that is just kind of different, I'd like to see it. Let me know about it. I want to see it and I want to check it out, because that's what stokes the ideas of what I will do next. So as I move through this industry and other industries, and I'm in different businesses, as I do that, I never go into that industry and think of everything like it's like cookie cutter. I don't, you know, obviously you look to the people that are doing really well and you look at what they're doing and you think about it, but you apply like your practical knowledge and your background from other areas, because I think that the most important thing to my business, and from equipment standpoint and just every standpoint, is, you know, all the facets of my background. But I would say from the equipment standpoint, it's definitely just having a background in like racing and being involved in like the racing. I don't know, just that kind of stuff just helps you. And some of you guys have been involved in other parts of the industry, and when you guys can bring those to the table, that's what makes you stand out. That's what makes you be one of the guys that everyone remembers and, you know, changes the industry. Because after all, you know, it's nice to make money, but it's like, why not have fun doing it? You know, I truly love it. I like talking about the equipment. I like tweaking the equipment, and you know, I got a love for that. So, you know, I don't need to be famous and I don't need a pat on the back, but it's yeah, it's nice to get like recognized, I guess, for some of your unique things. And some of the inside every one of you guys out there, some of you guys watching this, and some of you guys that will be watching this, and all the people that aren't watching it, I can guarantee you, if you really think about it and you apply yourself to this industry in one way or another, you will change it if you're in it long enough and you care enough about it. I mean, there's gaps in this industry. You'll see gaps all over in the industry. It's not a concrete industry as far as set in stone, you know. It's not. There's changes that can be made in every industry, especially this one. I see more gaps in this industry than any of the other industries that we own businesses in, and that's a good thing though, because as much ingenuity as we might have, there's so much room to grow. You know, you have awesome things coming out every single day, so why not be that guy to come out with that next thing? And I'm not saying you got to sell it, but I don't know, there's good ideas to be had, and why not just, you know, I like chatting with people that think that same way and got that same mission, because if we all communicate, we're going to grow together. And you guys can tell them, invite them to the channel. I don't know, I don't need 1,000 viewers. I'm not really after it for that. I just thought some people might be entertained by it, so maybe I won't keep doing videos, who knows. But either way, I really think the next video I'll be able to show you that tank done, hopefully, I'm sure, and we'll kind of go from there. And I really hope by the end of this whole thing with the coronavirus that those types of changes are really going to pay off for me. So with that said, it's Friday. I'm just getting home here, so we will maybe see you tomorrow with another video, but if not, I'll see you soon. This is Josh Hensing with Horizon Exterior Cleaning, 616clean.com with Soft Wash Science. We'll see you on the next one.